single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey guys, all right, for this video, after you get your CDL, whether you go get it yourself or you go to a truck driving school, the big process after that is that you're going to look for a company to go with. Now, there's tons of companies out there and every single one of them are looking for drivers. And so the recruiters you see in school and the people you talk to are going to tell you everything to get you to come with them. They're going to tell you you're going to be in a new truck, that they have late model equipment, that you're going to be home all the time, that you're going to get this and that and everything. So basically what you have to do is you have to weed through the stories. Put it that way. Put it nicely, the stories. So basically what it boils down to is you have to determine, what do you want to do? Do you want to drive flatbeds? Do you want to drive dry vans? Do you want to do tankers, triples, doubles? Do you want to do log trucks? It's all up to what you want to do as a driver. Now, I opted to go over the road, dry van for my first time out on my own, just because it gets me a lot more experience, especially out on the open road, driving up hills, mountains, snow, rain, wind. You see it all out here. So it's going to, in my opinion, it gives you the best degree of experience when you're first getting into trucking. So basically, once you get to that point and you determine what you want to do, then you have to look at the companies. Basically, look at their CSA records, their scores. See what they're all about, and talk to different drivers, talk to people that know people. You can't do enough research on the company that you're going to go with, because basically once you get in there, you want to make sure that you're, for one, that they're all about safety. They're going to keep your equipment up. They're going to keep you on the road, because if the wheels aren't turning, you're not earning. So you want to make sure that you're with a company that's going to actually look out for you and make sure that you're going to be out there making money. I actually applied with a couple of companies before, and some were easier to deal with than others. I won't go into names or anything, but some were asking for information that they were just trying to play hardball. And you know, for some people, they might do that, but the trucking industry right now is hurting so much for drivers, and I know this. So I didn't really want to go jumping through hoops to get a job when there's tons of companies out here that I could go with. Some people say, oh, well, they're the best, and then some people, they don't like them. I opted to go ultimately with Wiley Sanders. I'm with Wiley Sanders, based out of Troy, Alabama. And so far with this company, it's been great. They're, you know, all about safety, all about maintaining equipment. The dispatcher, my dispatcher, keeps me on the road. He's very easy to work with. He understands that things happen and family time happens and things to that nature. And he just works with me and works with all our drivers. So I've been very happy with Wiley Sanders, and basically they've kept me out on the road and made me money. I can't argue with that. So once you get that and you get set up with a company, then you're going to get assigned a trainer. My trainer, John, we're still good friends. We talk all the time. He goes out and does his thing. I do my thing. I'll call him up every now and then. Where you at? If we happen to cross paths, we might stop, have a meal together, chit chat, see what's going on. But I spent 8 to 10 weeks, somewhere in there with John. When we went everywhere from Florida all the way to Oregon, down to southern tip of California to I think Auburn, Maine was the highest that we went, and everywhere in between. The first month and a half that I was with John in training, I visited 40 of the lower 48 states, if that tells you what we're moving. So once you get on the truck, they pretty much show you what you need to know, how to back, when to use what technique to back, what to check on the truck, what to do on the highways, how to drive through certain situations, the mountains, on downhills, uphills, going on the highway in general. And their job is to show you the proper way of getting the freight to where it needs to be safely. But the whole time that we were out, we still had a great time. I mean, we'd stopped and saw different things, saw things that I never even knew existed, like Lincoln, the Lincoln Memorial that they have. I believe it's in Wyoming. He actually woke me up. I was in the sleeper sleeping while he was driving. He was like, "Hey man, stop! You gotta see this." So kind of a little fuzzy on where it is, but it was something I never knew existed. It was cool. Like it was a cool thing to see, and there was things all over this country that I would have never experienced had I not been driving. And so I'm going to actually show you a couple of those pictures. Basically, you'll see John and see us rolling around. Lots of cool places, lots of good food. I mean, Mexican restaurants, eating fresh boudin in Louisiana, eating steaks and barbecue in Kansas City, Texas, going to Fat Burger and taking the Fat Burger Challenge out in Morongo, California. I mean, there's just so much. I can't even put it in one video, but give you a little taste of what it is. But basically, you got the whole driving school thing. After driving school, determine where you want to go, what you want to do. Once you do that, get hired on with the company. And when you get hired on with the company, they should put you with a trainer that's going to show you the ropes. And this is my trainer, John, and our little journey across the United States. So enjoy. And if you have any questions, post them down in the comments. Also, if you like it, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you got somebody that's thinking about getting into the industry, send it to them, let them ask some questions, and we'll see if we can get to them.